Imagine a world where coffee isn't just a drink, but a cultural experience, a place where people come together, share stories, and connect. In 1987, Howard Schultz had a vision to turn that dream into reality. He didn't just want to sell coffee. He wanted to redefine the way we experience it. From a small Seattle shop to a global coffee empire, Schultz transformed Starbucks into more than just a brand. He created a community. What began with a single coffee house soon became a cultural phenomenon, influencing millions around the world. But how did one man's bold vision shape the world's largest coffee chain? How did Schultz turn a simple beverage into a multi-billion-dollar empire that continues to grow and inspire? Get ready to discover the visionary journey of Howard Schultz and how he revolutionized the coffee industry, one cup at a time. The early days, from salesman to Starbucks CEO. Howard Schultz's journey with Starbucks began in 1982 when he joined the company as its director of retail operations and marketing. At the time, Starbucks was a small local roaster and coffee bean retailer in Seattle. They sold beans, equipment, and accessories, but not brewed coffee. Schultz, with his deep understanding of customer experience, quickly recognized that the company's potential was much greater than what they were doing. He saw a different vision for Starbucks, one where people didn't just buy beans, but where they could enjoy freshly brewed coffee in a warm, welcoming environment. His ideas were initially met with resistance from Starbucks founders, who were focused on maintaining their business model of selling premium beans. But Schultz was determined. In 1984, after a trip to Italy, he was inspired by the cafe culture he encountered in Milan. He envisioned Starbucks as a place where people could experience coffee, just like in the Italian espresso bars. It was a bold, new concept for Starbucks, but Schultz believed in it with all his heart. Turning vision into reality, opening the first Starbucks coffee house. In 1987, Schultz bought the company from its founders, who were ready to move on. With his newfound control, Schultz set out to make his vision a reality. He opened the first Starbucks coffee house in Seattle's Pike Place market, offering a unique coffee house experience with high-quality espresso drinks, a cozy environment, and an atmosphere of community. Starbucks wasn't just selling coffee. It was selling an experience. Schultz's decision to focus on creating a welcoming environment where customers could gather was groundbreaking. Starbucks wasn't just a place to buy coffee. It was a place where people could take a break from their busy lives, work, socialize, or simply relax. Schultz referred to it as the third place between home and work, a key element of the Starbucks experience that set it apart from other coffee chains and fast food outlets. Expanding Starbucks, building a global brand. Once Starbucks had its identity locked down, Schultz set his sights on rapid expansion. His goal wasn't just to open a few coffee shops in Seattle, it was to bring the Starbucks experience to the world. He understood that in order to grow, he needed a combination of consistency and adaptability. Starbucks had to offer the same great coffee and experience in every location, while also blending into the local culture. By the early 1990s, Starbucks had expanded to other cities across the United States, and Schultz wasn't stopping there. He launched an aggressive international expansion strategy, opening Starbucks coffee houses in Japan, the United Kingdom, and Canada. By the mid-1990s, Starbucks had become a global brand with hundreds of stores worldwide. Schultz's ability to scale the business while maintaining a consistent brand image and customer experience was key to Starbucks' success. The role of innovation, creating more than just coffee. Schultz was always looking for new ways to innovate. While Starbucks was built on high-quality coffee, Schultz understood that the company had to offer more than just a cup of coffee to keep customers coming back. As the brand expanded, so did its offerings. Starbucks began introducing new beverages, such as frappuccinos, and expanding its food menu to include pastries, sandwiches, and salads. Schultz recognized that customers wanted convenience and variety, so Starbucks created an experience that catered to different tastes and preferences. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Schultz also pushed Starbucks into new ventures, including selling coffee beans, Starbucks music, and gift cards, building a broader brand ecosystem around the core product. Starbucks was no longer just a coffee shop, it was an integral part of people's lifestyles. Overcoming challenges, the recession and the 2008 crisis. Despite its massive success, Starbucks faced significant challenges along the way. One of the most notable setbacks came during the 2008 financial crisis, when the company's rapid expansion had stretched resources thin, and its core customers began cutting back on discretionary spending. Starbucks faced declining sales, and many began to question whether the brand had overstretched itself. Rather than panic, Schultz took a bold step. He stepped back into the CEO role in 2008 to steer the company through the crisis. He focused on rebuilding the brand, retraining employees, improving the customer experience, and cutting costs without compromising quality. Schultz also made strategic decisions to focus on innovation and sustainability. Starbucks refocused on its coffee quality, improved store designs, and launched new initiatives like mobile ordering and Starbucks Rewards. His efforts paid off. Starbucks emerged from the recession stronger than ever, proving that the company's foundation was solid, and the brand was more resilient than its critics had anticipated. The commitment to sustainability, a brand with purpose. Schultz's vision for Starbucks wasn't just about profits. He wanted Starbucks to be a company with a purpose. Throughout his leadership, he made a commitment to sustainability and social responsibility, ensuring that Starbucks was not only known for its great coffee, but also for making a positive impact on society and the environment. Starbucks invested in fair trade coffee, partnered with farmers to improve their practices, and focused on environmental sustainability, such as reducing waste, using recyclable cups, and investing in energy-efficient stores. Schultz also promoted a culture of inclusivity and employee welfare, offering benefits like health care and stock options for even part-time workers. Schultz's commitment to doing business with a conscience helped build loyalty among customers who shared these values, and it positioned Starbucks as a socially responsible brand in an increasingly conscious world. Howard Schultz's legacy, a global coffee culture. Today, Starbucks is present in over 80 countries, with over 30,000 stores worldwide, and its influence is felt across cultures. Howard Schultz's vision has transformed Starbucks into not just a coffee chain, but a global symbol of connection, innovation, and community. Through his leadership, Starbucks went from a small Seattle-based retailer to a cultural and economic powerhouse, reshaping the coffee industry and setting new standards for what a global brand can accomplish. Schultz's legacy is more than just the success of Starbucks. It's the creation of a global coffee culture, a third place where millions of people connect every day. His story proves that vision, leadership, and a deep belief in a company's potential can turn an idea into a global empire. Howard Schultz's bold leadership and personal philosophy. A vision beyond coffee. What truly set Howard Schultz apart was his bold leadership and his unwavering personal philosophy. Schultz didn't just view Starbucks as a coffee company. He saw it as a community builder and a platform for human connection. He believed in creating a company where employees, or partners as they were called, were at the heart of its success. Schultz revolutionized corporate culture by offering benefits to part-time workers, including healthcare, stock options, and free college tuition. Long before it became a norm in corporate America, his belief in employee empowerment created a loyal workforce that took pride in delivering excellent customer service. Schultz also made it a priority for Starbucks to be seen as a company with a purpose, one that wasn't just about making profits, but about making a positive difference in the world. He championed efforts for social responsibility, diversity, and sustainability, focusing on ethical sourcing and environmental stewardship. His leadership went beyond financial success. It was about creating a brand that represented values of inclusivity, community, and shared responsibility, shaping Starbucks into more than just a business, but a movement that resonated globally. Howard Schultz's journey from a small coffee retailer in Seattle to the visionary leader behind Starbucks' global coffee empire is a testament to the power of innovation, leadership, and purpose-driven business. Under his guidance, Starbucks wasn't just about serving coffee. It was about creating connections, shaping culture, and offering a place where people could belong. Schultz's commitment to his employees, his vision for a sustainable and inclusive business, and his belief in community transformed Starbucks into more than just a brand. It became a global symbol of connection, Today, as Starbucks continues to expand and innovate, Schultz's legacy lives on. The coffee giant he built has changed the way the world drinks coffee. But more importantly, it has redefined what it means to create a company with purpose. Starbucks' story is far from over, and Schultz's vision for a better, more connected world will continue to inspire generations of entrepreneurs and leaders to come.